familia, this is Sherry from Sacred Flows. It's been a while since I've posted a video and I've taken quite a break from YouTube and from social media in general. And I kind of wanted to speak on this topic because at first when I realized that I didn't quite have the energy and I didn't have it within me to post videos, I felt this sense of guilt, the sense of shame of, I'm not doing enough, I'm not pushing hard enough. And in any challenging situation, what am I going to do? Just give up, just be. But that voice in my head was very short-lived because there's something that I have been learning over the years through the medicine and through my own self-work is that, we live in a society that really pushes us to our limits. We live in a society that really celebrates the hustle, really kind of celebrates burnout and overwhelm and this busy go lifestyle. And we really live within a society that praises that. And so it's really hard when, you're not feeling up to the task and when you don't have the energy that you normally do to produce the work that you normally do. It's really hard to push. And when we have that voice in our head that comes from our surroundings that you've just got to hustle and you've just got to push and you've just got to put the hours and you've just got to go, and no matter what, you have to push forward. And while many of us, including myself, have signed up to this belief in the past, I no longer live up to those belief systems. I think it's a belief of a sick society. And I often look around me at others and how they're living, and it gives me a really great indication of how I want to be living. I've often been called a rebel, often called a rebel without a cause. But really there's always a cause behind it. And the reason I'm telling you is this, because when you look at your surroundings and you look at the common man and woman, we are surrounded by people who are unhealthy, who are overweight, who are depressed, who are working jobs they absolutely hate, who are frustrated, who are sick, who are taking medications, etc., etc. And so society usually gives me a really good glimpse of what I don't want to be. And that if this is where most people are heading, it's likely that I'm going to go the other way. And it's not for without a cause, it's very much with cause, is that I don't want to land up like how most people are in society. I don't want to land up sick and on medications. I don't want to land up frustrated, depressed, overweight, unhealthy, etc., in debt. I don't want to be those aspects of society. And if we're unhappy of parts of society, we cannot sign up to those beliefs and fight it at the same time. And so the way I participate in life is usually, if I'm trying to change the paradigm and have a paradigm shift, then I'm going to live differently. I'm going to do things differently because I don't want to sign up to this way of living. And so if I can change and show other people that it can be successfully done and actually it's even better, then we start to create movement. And so my video, the reason I'm telling you guys this is because I know a lot of you watching this are probably resonating, all right, with this idea of being told that we have to keep pushing regardless, and we have to keep with the hustle regardless. If we want to be successful, then we just have to push. I have been going through some personal challenges for a while now, but for the last month and a bit, it has been extremely difficult, and my energy levels have plummeted. In fact, even my motivation, my inspiration, my zest for life that I usually have had really dramatically taken a dive. And there was no part of me that could fathom the idea of creating videos and posting on YouTube. There was no part of me that had the energy to engage with anyone on social media. I was too overwhelmed, I was too burnt out, I really didn't have the capacity to deal. And instead of pushing, because I'm not a machine, I am human, instead of pushing, I gave myself the presence and the space to just be, to look after myself, to look after my heart, and to look after my health, and to take moments to just reflect and go within, because that's what I needed. I didn't need to push. I didn't need to hustle. Sure, if I want to make millions, and it's not my goal. My goal is to live the most joyful, most expressive life possible. And I cannot do that when I am trying to look out for everybody else. And in turn, you self-betray, because in those moments you have nothing to give, and then you're pushing yourself to keep giving. And so I took the time to go within. I took the time to reflect. And I really encourage you to do the same. When your body is asking you for rest, and when your heart is asking you for a moment of peace, and when your energy levels are saying, hey, I don't have it within me today, I don't even have it within me this week, give your body, give your heart, give your mind the space to breathe. You will come out a lot stronger and a lot more energetic on the other side, and have less of a chance of burnout. I'm telling you, your health, your physical health, your mental health, your emotional health is the most important thing that you have in your life. And without these aspects being at a level 10 or close to, what's the point? What's the point of hustling? What's the point of pushing if you feel like shit? And so I urge you to look after yourself. Really, you don't owe anyone anything except for yourself. You owe yourself the time to rest, the time to reflect, the time to journal, the time to be in nature, the time to have fun, the time to sleep, the time to nap, without having to earn. This is your birthright. And so if you're feeling down and you feel like you need a break, please take it. Since my energy levels are coming back, and I feel like I'm back into my essence, and slowly my zest for life is returning, I will be creating more videos. I make no promises on how often I can post or how often I cannot, as I go with flow. But what I can tell you is that there are some upcoming interviews that I've done with other people who utilize the beautiful medicine of hapé, and I will be starting to share these interviews with you guys. They've been really interesting to have people from all walks of life sharing their journey with hapé and how it's helped them, how it's helped their clients, how it's helped their families. And so I'm looking forward to posting these videos and giving you some ideas from other people, and just insights from other people and their work with this beautiful medicine. So thank you for hearing me out. Thank you for taking my words in. I know sometimes I have a tendency to ramble, but it's much better than me trying to script any of my videos. So I really appreciate you hearing me out and listening to the words and taking them in, and hopefully implementing them in your life so that you can be the best version of yourself. So until next time, Aho family, look after your heart, look after your body, look after your mind. Gracias. Thank you.